5.5 years ago, Chance Englebert went missing from Gering, Nebraska, and this week it was confirmed he has been found. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, family members of a missing Moorcroft, Wyoming man say forensic testing confirms a body found at the Scottsbluff National Monument last month is Chance Englebert. In a post on the Help Find Chance Englebert Facebook page with ties to his mother Dawn, it says they were talking with Gering police, and before they could let anyone know the details, family members had already found out through unofficial posts on social media that DNA testing made a positive identification. The post continues that the state attorney will do a press release Wednesday, after which Chance's remains will be released to his family. KNEB News has reached out to Gering police for confirmation of the DNA match Monday night, but did not respond to a response asked of broadcast time. Dawn Englebert says the positive identification is not any type of closure, and there will just always be more questions. Unknown, or at least not disclosed at this time, are any additional details on the circumstances surrounding Chance's death. Well, a 19-year-old Bridgeport man who was charged in 2 high-profile cases in Morrill County District Court will not be standing trial. Leonardo Landeros was arrested earlier this year for allegedly having sex with a 12-year-old girl, and investigators later found child pornography on his phone. Earlier this month, he pled no contest to attempted intentional child abuse and contributing to the delinquency of a minor in one case, and in exchange for the plea, the first-degree sexual assault charge was dropped. Landeros also pled no contest to 2 of the 7 2A felony charges of possession of child pornography. He could face up to 20 years in prison when he's back in court on January 5th for sentencing. And the knife-wielding suspect that brought an all-out response to the Scottsbluff Walgreens in August was back in court earlier this month for sentencing. On August 12th, 36-year-old Brandon Kristen walked into the store near closing time armed with a weapon, took a handful of sleeping pills, and sat on the floor of the refrigerated section. In September in district court, he pleaded guilty to a Class 3 felony charge of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person. In exchange for that plea, a misdemeanor shoplifting charge was dismissed. Judge Andrea Miller accepted Christian's guilty plea and sentenced him to 18 months in prison, but did give him credit for 99 days already served. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Life is crazy. Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least 1 float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Welcome back. 2 Panhandle communities are among the 33 across the state that share in a total of nearly $14.2 million in community development block grants for the 2025 grant cycle. Bridgeport will receive more than $327,000 for a sewer main replacement project through the CDBG Public Works program, and $435,000 of CDBG downtown revitalization funding is going to Scottsbluff to improve the appearance of the downtown business district through commercial rehabilitation of private businesses. Money for the awards comes through the state's 2025 CDBG allocation and carryover from prior years. Well, last week during a Senate Foreign Relations Committee hearing, Nebraska U.S. Senator Pete Ricketts highlighted his bipartisan Providing Our Regional Companions Upgraded Protection in Nefarious Environments, or Porcupine Act. The act would put Taiwan in the NATO Plus category, reducing obstacles for Taiwan to obtain necessary weapons and deter communist China. Ricketts asked Dr. Lauren Dickey, a former senior advisor for Taiwan at the Department of Defense, about the erosion of confidence inside the Taiwan political system.
Dr. Dickey, you made the point that the current FMS system erodes confidence inside Taiwan's political system. Can you walk us through how an erosion of confidence translates into real-world deterrence failings?
Thank you, Senator. It's an important issue and one that I care a lot about personally as well, too. So arms sales are a high visibility barometer of the U.S. commitment to Taiwan. And whenever there is a delay or notifications are bundled or held for political reasons, that barometer, that signal of U.S. support decreases significantly for all that we are doing with Taiwan and across the Taiwan Strait.
Ricketts also discussed the Taiwan Energy and Anti-Embargo Act, which aims to resolve Taiwan's glaring energy insecurities in the face of communist Chinese aggression.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Good morning, I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network, and it's time to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumstead. And Kyle, it's a busy day in the livestock markets. Tell me what you're seeing happen today.
That's right, Lacey. I would call it a big range, big change here as far as the action in the market. We've traded about an $8.17 to $8.20 range in most of these front-month feeder cattle contracts. Now, the feeder cattle index today, hold on to your hats, folks, between the wind and this feeder index move, down $4.38 today at 332, with the daily average going in there of 316.39 on over 5,600 head. Now that daily average price is $19 lower than last Monday, and it looks like another $10 could possibly come off that index here pretty quick. Yesterday in the north, I do know of some 8-weight heifers that traded 338 a week ago Monday. And yesterday, the same quality cattle were trading 230 to 240. So lost a lot of interest here in the feeder complex and in the cash feeder side of things. So on the live cattle side of things here, we are seeing these live cattle higher. We're about 15 higher in the December contract. February is down about 12 cents. Now, yesterday afternoon, we did trade 209 here in western Iowa and eastern Nebraska. That was to a major. So far this morning on a dress basis, we've got 325 bids, 330 offers here in eastern Nebraska. We've got 208 bids in western Nebraska, and we're seeing the large sale barn up there in the north there at the regional $6 to $10 lower. There is weaker cash this week. That cash is going to be anywhere from $8 to $9 lower than last week. In some instances, $10, but we are kind of at that point here where we've lost the psychology of this market has really gotten shaken up here. It's interesting enough, we've lost $80 off the highs here of the March feeders here since the middle of October. So looks to me like today could just be a short covering rally on a holiday shortened weekly.
That is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumstead with a look at your midday livestock trade. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
Customers prefer U.S. soy because it's sustainably produced, and the common practice of reduced tillage helps make you sustainable. That can pay off in the field with more environmental benefits and lower production costs. But as demands for sustainability continue to rise, it remains a journey of continuous improvement. And because sustainable practices help improve the value of our soybeans, it's a journey worth taking. Find out more at unitedsoybean.org. This message brought to you by your soy checkoff.
Attention tech-savvy farmers and ranchers, or maybe those just curious about technology. Plan to attend Front 40 Tech, a producer-focused event for farmers and ranchers taking place at this year's Nebraska Ag Expo on Tuesday, December 9th. See Ag Tech in action. Stay competitive by learning what's next in ag technology and make connections with peers, innovators, and local ag professionals. Learn more and register for Front 40 Tech at NebraskaCombine.com. Brought to you by the Combine, Nebraska's Ag Tech Incubator.
Welcome back to the Rural Radio Network. I'm Lacey Shippey from the Tractor Tuesday Market Desk. Farm listings made simple. That's TractorTuesday.com with a check of your markets. Grain trade is mostly higher right now. Corn futures are narrowly mixed with softer spread action as we head toward the first notice day for December on Friday. Soybeans are seeing some two-sided trade today with meal leading the product complex, while soy oil stays under pressure with the crude weakness. And wheat futures are higher with a weaker dollar adding some support without much new news to make any big moves across the grains this week. Traders will be watching for any new purchases from China, and they are keeping a close eye on South American weather patterns for any sign of concern for their potentially record-setting crops. March corn is up 1 1/4 at $4.38. May up 2 1/4 at $4.46 1/2. January soybeans are up 2 1/4 at $11.25 1/2. March up 2 3/4 at $11.34 3/4. Chicago December wheat is up 5 at $5.27 1/4. March up 5 at $5.39 1/2. Kansas City December wheat is up 4 3/4 at $5.12. March up 5 at $5.27 1/2. December soybean meal is up 1.20 at $3.38.90. December bean oil is down 6 cents at $50.72. December live cattle are down a dime at $207.10. February down 40 cents at $207.12. January feeders are up $1.02 at $3.06, and March is up $2 at $2.99.80. December lean hogs are up 32 at $78.52. February down 7 at $79.10. And Class 3 milk for December is down 15 cents at $16.04. January down 8 cents at $15.12. That is a look at your markets here from the Tractor.
Keep your cash and spend ours. Our Black Friday sale is back. Get 20% off our claim replacement windows and ensemble entry doors with no money down, no interest, and no payments for 18 months. You pay nothing until 2027. Plus, enjoy a Visa gift card for up to $2,000 as our gift to you. Hurry, this Black Friday event is only here till December 13th. Call today or visit rbawyoming.com to book your free estimate.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally, tonight there will be some much-needed relief coming in 2026 for patrons of the 18th Street Plaza in Scottsbluff. Parks and Recreation Director Matt Carpenter says shade is the #1 item people say they wish there was more of, and he has proposed a solution to address that problem. During the last council meeting, he discussed what he'd like to purchase.
In the summer, we have a lot more events going on, so did a lot of research and a lot of looking at what might work in that space. Big structures didn't feel right, so I came up with the solution of these 4 hyper shade structures. They're basically like an umbrella, but a little better design and look a little nicer, I would say, and provide a good amount of shade.
The total cost of the shade structures comes in at just over $45,000, but there are funds available from the Oregon Trail Community Foundation stemming from the engraved brick sales for the plaza. After about 5 minutes of discussion, the council gave unanimous approval for the purchase and installation of the shade structures. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.